This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, hello everyone. Am I audible now?
Yes,
Okay,
you're
we are going to start
yes,
with
you're
creating different types of visualizations. Okay, okay, great. So, Sanchita, are you there? Sanchita, can you make the other account of mine as organizer? Sanchita, are you there? Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. Let's start. There was some issue at my end. Okay. So now, first of all, we will quickly go ahead with a revision on yesterday's topic, that is the maps which we have created, right? So I will give you one more question to solve on the on a similar topic, the same maps one. So it will give you a revision on that topic also. So the question is, which I'm writing it in the chat window. My Power BI is taking some time to open, so I'm just pasting writing the question in the chat window. So which state from United States has sorry which state on west coast of United States has maximum profits in furniture category? And share the question in the chat window.
Ma'am, can you once help me out with the settings of the map? It's not visible again. I had to
Yeah,
install my Power BI.
okay. Please share your screen.
Um,
Security. Go to security. Okay, and then scroll down. The maps option is there.
you
Yes,
map
check that.
and filter.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
and click OK.
okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Try to solve this example. So you have to use the same yesterday's map only. You can just copy paste the chart. No need to create a new one. Any luck, anybody? Okay, let us solve this. So, in the same chart, what do we need to do is we just need to change the filters. That's it. So, our chart is already showing us country wise profit by the colors. And what do we need is we need to highlight the countries in United States. Oh, sorry, states in United States. So we'll have to bring the state field now on our chart. So we'll go to delivery locations and we will just bring state also to our location. Okay, maybe we can remove countries. Okay, and we need to filter out the country. So we'll keep the filters and from here we will select United States. And now we want the category also. So we'll bring category on the filter. Let's bring category also on the filter. Furniture. And now west coast means this side. So out of this, which one is the darkest green? California. And that's the answer. Okay, is this clear to everyone? Any doubts? Any difficulties?
Ma'am, I'm not getting United
Yes.
States in filter.
You're getting United States in you're not getting
I'm
that.
not getting my.
Okay, make sure your country is in filters. Have you dragged country to the filters?
Yes, ma'am, it is there.
Okay, just search, try to search over there, United States.
I'm only getting United
Okay,
Kingdom, ma'am.
yeah, because check, there is a market filter. So you need to delete the market filter.
Okay, okay, I will try.
Yeah, first, because Europe filter was applied to it before. So clear all the existing filters and then try to do it. Okay, I hope this is done for everyone.
Okay.
Okay, now let's move ahead.
What was the answer?
California.
Ma'am, I'm not getting it. Can you please?
Okay, you want to share your screen?
Yes. Country is United States. Category is furniture.
Filters you have applied, right?
Yes. Country US. Category furniture. State filter. Do I have to remove this one?
No, you cannot remove that. Okay, you need to go to format option, fill colors.
These are all the colors coming.
No, you have to remove show all. Um, there is an option of FX.
FX is not coming. Ma'am. That's the problem.
Just scroll up, no? It will come.
Yeah, it's not there.
Okay, have you dragged country to the state to the legend?
State. Yeah, state is on the legend. Ma'am.
Correct, remove it from legend. That's why you are not getting that option.
Okay. Okay. Now I can do this.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Now let's move ahead. Now we will solve another interesting example. So now this example will have a couple of steps in it. It is not a very straightforward one. So now in many organizations there is this thing called as representing the values using three colors, that is red, amber, green. Okay, means what? If a particular let us say For example, we can say that if the profits are above 80%, then we say okay, green, okay, it's a good profit. If the profits are like say between 60% to 80%, we'll say okay, developing, or okay, moderate. And then below 60% is let's say it's alarming, right? So many organizations use this red, amber, green concept to represent the values. Okay, so now here we will try to create one example of red, amber, green, where we are going to represent uh, the target profits. Okay, so there are a couple of things which we need to do here, so I'll just mention the steps here one by one. So the first step we will be doing is step one. Step one is calculate target profits as 10% of sales. Now what does this mean? Okay, this means that if the sales are say 1000, okay, so we are assuming that our target profit, because whenever you are selling a particular product, that is not what is your profit, right? You have to deduct all the expenses out of it, and then you get the profit. Maybe you might have purchased that product for say 600 rupees, okay, and then you ship that particular product, so you might have like paid 150 rupees as the shipping expense, and the rest of the amount, in case you have given a discount, then again that comes as expense. So considering all these expenses, what is the net end profit you are getting out of it, right? So we are assuming that for each product, 10% of sales is our target profit. So whatever product we are selling, let's say we are selling it for 1000, at least we should get 100 rupees profit out of it. Okay, so now we have to find out for each product subcategories. So we have total 17 subcategories, and for each subcategory, what is the total profit generated, and what is the target profit, sorry, and like based on that we have to find the target profit. So which subcategories are achieving their targets and which subcategories are not achieving the target. So that is the problem statement. So first step is to calculate target profit, which is going to be 10% of sales. So for this, you will have to obviously create a measure, and this formula you have to tell me. Okay, so we have to create a new measure. Okay, and formula, there will be a simple DAX formula, a very simple one. So that is what you have to figure out. Okay, so now
Oh,
step two. Yeah, sorry.
Vaidehi Datta here. Sorry to disturb you actually.
Yeah, tell me.
Uh, can you just explain about the formula because like yesterday's in class I'm not able to attend that class, but
No
for
problem.
that
We had discussed this day before yesterday only. In the 2 3 days ago only, we had discussed about how to create a measure. So the formula is basically about calculating the target profit, which is assumed as 10% of sales. So how will you write a normal mathematical formula? Let's forget about DAX. How will you write a mathematical formula? 10% of a value x, so sales is x, so how will you calculate 10% of x? What will be the formula in maths? In, let's say you have to find it on calculator, how will you do it? You have 1000. Okay, so you have 1000 rupees, that is your x. Okay, and your answer is 100. So how will you find out this formula that will give you 10% of 1000 is 100? So what formula you'll write here?
x minus
Okay,
100.
Sales into 1.10.
okay, so it will not be 1.10, we just have to find 10% of sales. We don't have to calculate, we don't have to add the 10%, we just have to find the 10%. Getting the difference? Okay, so the formula will be, now tell me what will be the formula.
Sum of sales into 0.10.
Perfect. So the DAX formula is going to be sum of sales multiplied by 0.10. Correct? That will be our DAX formula. Okay. Now here, why we are using sum of sales? And why not only sales?
We are calculating measure, so aggregate
Correct. We are
functions.
creating a measure. Perfect. And measures are always aggregated, so we have to mention the aggregation over here. Okay. Then step number two. So first step is we have created target profit margin. Okay. Now step number two is to create a gauge chart. The gauge chart is this one. If you look into the visualization screen, there is one speedometer kind of icon is there. Okay, so that is the gauge chart. So this one is a gauge chart, and it is used to check whether the targets are achieved or not achieved. Okay, so create a gauge chart to check if targets are achieved. Okay, then target is achieved or not. Okay, step number three is to use a slicer. So slicer is also a chart over here. If you look here, there is this slicer chart. Okay, so this chart is used as a filter. You can use this chart as a filter. So use a slicer chart to filter for subcategories. Filter for subcategories. And the last step is step number 4. Use conditional coloring. So conditional coloring or conditional formatting we have seen for countries and everything. Everywhere we have used a conditional formatting, right? So use conditional formatting to um, add color to the gauge chart as below. Okay, so the criteria to color is like this. Okay, um, if I'll write here target is achieved. So if the total profits generated by subcategory is greater than the target, so what is the target? 10% of sales. Okay, so if the target is achieved, okay, then green color. Okay, if so let's say target is not achieved. Okay, so our generated profit is 800 and the target is 1000, right? So how much percent of target is achieved? We can say that 80% of target is achieved, right? So if greater than say we'll take the value as 80% only. If greater than 80% of target achieved, so target is not achieved but 80% of it is achieved. Okay, so we'll give it amber color. Okay, means it is near the target. Okay, and then if the actual profit is less than 80% of target, then red color. Okay, so this is how we are going to create our give the color coding to it. Okay, so let us start with the first step, that is to create the measure. Start with creating the measure. Formula is there on your screen, so you just have to write it in the right syntax. Okay, don't copy the formula as it is. Use the right syntax to create the formula, and it's a very simple formula. So start with creating a measure in the orders table. Okay, so create measure. Start with creating the measure, new measure, and write the formula. I'm going to give the name as target profit. Target profit margin is what I'm going to give the name, and the formula is going to be sum of sales multiplied by 0.10. Okay, let me know once you're done with the target profit margin, then I'll explain you how to create a gauge chart.
I'm done with the measure.
Done with the
Have
measure.
opened the
Everybody is done with it.
have opened that gauge chart, and on
Yes,
the
Okay.
value
yes,
column
done.
I have put target profit.
Values will be original profit.
Okay.
So click on the gauge chart, and then value will be profit. Value will be actual profit, and target, there is one target value also. So put there target profit margin. Okay, everybody is able to create the gauge chart. Anyone facing any difficulty?
Now in the value column, we need to put the sum of profit, and in target value, we need to put the target profit, right?
Target, you need to put the target profit margin. Yes, the measure which you have created will come in target value, and in the actual value will come the sum of profit.
Okay.
Okay, done everybody. Now let's bring the slicer chart over here. So click on the slicer and the chart will come here and bring subcategory to the field. So whichever subcategory you select, your gauge chart will get filtered as per the subcategory. So some subcategories are achieving the targets, some subcategories are not achieving the targets.
Excuse me, Sayed here.
Yes.
I have created a menu measure, but it was not showing in my order tables fields.
Yeah, so you might have clicked on some other table and it had got created there. No problem. A measure can be created anywhere.
Okay, but it was not showing. Means where we have to check.
Just search over here. Type here, search, type it over there.
Okay, okay, wait. Maybe it was in yes in customer profile. Okay. If you don't mind, can I share my screen?
Yeah, sure.
I have selected sum of profit and from here target profit.
Okay, so you have to bring the target. So remove that tooltip first. There is some random field on tooltip. And remove the field from minimum value also. Bring your target, drag the target to the target value. Target value. It's the fourth one. Fourth option. Yeah,
Yeah, it was showing me 1.5.
correct.
Okay. No slicer. Video status. Oh shit.
Control Z. Yeah, it's fine.
And in the slicer,
Subcategory.
use the slicer chart and filter for the subcategory. Use the slicer chart to filter short. What we have to do here? We have to filter.
Yes. You don't have to filter. You
Short.
just have to click on the subcategory. So it will automatically filter.
This was just a subcategory and accessories like that.
Yeah.
One by one.
Yes. One by one you can select.
Uh, we have to use a set filter the subcategory. Use condition to add color to the target case chart as below. Okay.
चैलेंज जो है वो ये है Guys, mute your generation change को mute your microphones. ये marketing है. Okay, I hope it is done for everyone. Anyone difficulty? Any challenges? Shall we move ahead?
Why this is funny? Actually, I just
Yeah.
started late today. Actually, but I just continued my steps in. If I keep the target profit margin in target value, but it's getting blank for me in gaze chart.
So have you created the measure?
Yeah, created the measure sum of ordered sales into point 0.1.
Correct. You want to
Yeah,
share your
in
screen? Is it possible?
1 minute. It will. I just have to log
Okay.
in
Oh, you'll
to
have to log in.
desktop.
Okay, then let me help you out. So
Yeah.
in your value, you have sum of profit, right?
Sum of ordered sales into point 0.1 the given
Okay.
in measure.
Okay, 1 second. So just cross check your formula. Is it like this?
Yes. Okay. In value, okay. I just have to give the profit. Yeah.
Value
Yeah.
sum
Okay.
of profit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. It's done now. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody done with this? Shall we move ahead?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now the next step is to use conditional formatting to add the colors. Okay. Now to add the colors, first of all, we will have to write an if statement. Like what is the status of the target? Okay. So again, we will create another measure to check the status. Okay. Now the measure again on the orders table, we will create new measure. And here we will write target status is equal to we'll actually have to find out, we'll not use if else, we will have to find out what percent of target is achieved. Okay, so we will write here target sum of profit sum of profit divided by target profit. So I'll repeat how we have created this formula is we have to say, let's say our target is 1000 and if we have done profits of 800, right? So how will you find out? You'll have to divide 800 divided by 1000 into 100, right? So you get 80%, correct? So now I am not going to multiply it by 100, I'm just going to keep it as it is. Okay, so we will get 0.8 is the answer. If it is 800 out of 1000, so we will get 0.8. Okay, now why I'm keeping 0.8 only? Because we are not going to represent this information on the chart. We are going to use this information in a conditional formatting, right? So we'll keep it in the decimal format only. So quickly create this measure and let me know once you're done with it.
Yeah, done.
Okay, done with this, everyone? Did you create the measure?
Yes.
Okay, now let's move ahead with the conditional formatting. So select your gauge chart, go to the format option, colors, and there are two options. Fill color means this light blue is the fill color, and target color is this dark blue is the target color. So I'm not going to change the target color, I'm just going to change the fill color. Okay, so we are going to click on the effects of fill color. Now we are not going to select gradient, we are going to select rules. Okay, so select rules. So from the first drop down, select rules. Now rules are going to be based on the measure which we have created, that is target status. Okay, so we are
Ma'am,
going to
can you
create a
please
rule on.
repeat?
Are you before that? Are you able to see my screen?
Your skin is freezed.
Okay, okay, 1 minute. I guessed that it won't be visible. Okay, okay. So here there is effects of fill color. Now format style, till now we were working on gradient. Now we will work on rules. Rule we have to apply on so rule we have to apply on target status, target status, and then we will write the rules here like this. So if the value is greater than equal to minimum and less than equal to, we will write here 0. 0.6. Okay, then we will give a red color because it is alert. Okay, it is less than, sorry, we have decided 80%, so 0.8. Okay, so less than 80% red color, we'll add new rule. If it is greater than equal to 0.8 and less than 1%, so 1 means 100%, we'll mark it as amber color. Okay, and the third one we will give here as less than equal to 1 means 100%, and less than max. Here just don't write anything, remove all the value, it will automatically take max. We'll mark it as green color. Okay, and then click OK. Done with this? Let me know.
Done, ma'am.
Done? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, click OK, and then you should be able to see the change in the colors. I'll change the target color also little bit lighter, so that because of the green color it is not visible. So I'll make it maybe like this. Yeah, this is visible. So, oh, why it is giving everything as green color to me? Okay, I think I did something reverse over here.
Me
Target
too.
achieved is giving me red. Yeah, I think I did some mistake in the formula. Let us check that. We did
Greater than
something
equal to
reverse.
I think reverse.
We did. If value is greater than equal to minimum and less than 0.8. Mm, what is the mistake here? Okay, and what is the formula for our target status? Okay, just give me a moment. Let me check what is the mistake happening over here. Target status is coming as 1.24. Green color. Okay, makes sense. Appliances also achieving the target. Art is achieving the target. Binders, yes. Bookcases, yeah, correct. Correct. So you can see bookcases is having the target achievement is 0.86%. So it is amber color. Chairs is less than 80%. So it is 72%. So it is coming as red color. Correct. Copiers achieving the target. Envelopes, yes. Fasteners, amber color. Furnishings, labels achieving the target, green. Machines less than it's 66%, so it is coming red, and so on. Okay, try it out and let me know.
I'm not getting the percentage. When I hover over the chart, I'm not getting the percentage.
Okay, that percentage I have dragged it to the tooltip, so it is coming on the tooltip, not on the chart.
Okay. So how do I get that? Means
Bring it to tooltips over here.
okay.
Target status now.
Yeah, target status, yes. So that is just for the reference, just to understand. You don't have to bring it. Ideally, you don't need it. You can just look at over here, and I mean, just looking at this slicer, you will get to know. I just dragged it just to cross check.
Vaidehi, what if we have to see for this subcategory and category? Then also the slicer will work or not?
Mm, no, slicer will work for only one.
Then do we have to make one to the other these fields in filters like that?
See, you will have to create two different ones, one for category, one for subcategory. You cannot include
E-
both in one chart.
Okay. And will that drop drill and drop down will work or not? Drop drill up.
No, that also will not work in gauge chart.
Okay, we can work on the single field. That means
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, everybody done with this? Okay, now moving ahead. So this was one example using different measures and using the gauge chart. Now let us create a scatter chart. Okay, so here a scatter chart is always used to um, a scatter chart is used to basically compare the or get the correlation between two measures, right? So that's where scatter chart is used. So we will start with click on the scatter chart. Okay, and here we are going to compare sales and profit. Okay, so sales versus profit. So your x axis is representing sales and y axis is representing profits. Okay, now there is only one point because both sales and profits are aggregated. Measures are always aggregated, right? So it is giving you only one point. Now what we will do is we will bring order ID. So order ID on the values. So for each order ID, what is the sales and what is the profit? Okay, so we are able to compare or see. Generally, what we say that more the sales, more the profit, right? So are we able to see that or not? That is what we have to understand from this scatter chart. So what is the correlation between sales and profit across different orders?
Can you explain by this scatter chart?
um, Scatter chart is showing us the correlation between sales and profit, where it is telling for each order what is the sales and what is the profit. So if you look at the chart, if you see that now this particular order uh, has a high sales, so its profit is also on the higher side. So most of the points, like as the sales goes on increasing, profit is also going on increasing. This is an exception. This is an outlier. Outlier means this is an extreme point where sales are maximum, but it is generating negative profit. So these are some exceptional points. But on an average, you can see that for most of the orders, if the sales are higher, their profits are also higher. Okay.
Okay.
So quickly create this chart and let me know so that I can show you the next step over here. So how to understand the correlation.
Okay. Okay. Done. Done.
Done. Okay. So now we will go to this third option that is called as analytics menu. So next to the format, there is analytics menu. And over here, can you see the first option, trend line? So let's plot a trend line. Now this trend line is going upwards, which means that it is an upward trend. Means increase in sales is giving increase in profit. Okay. If you try to find the correlation between profit and discount also. So more the discount, lesser the profit should be the actual scenario. Okay. So try to check for profit versus discount also.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yeah, more.
Yeah.
Ma'am, if I create a new column, there's a blank column, so it could be problem for me.
New column.
Yes,
Delete
ma'am.
it. No, if it is a blank one, delete it.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. But it's not going to be a problem, right?
No, no.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
It shows a downward trend. The more they discount, lesser is the profit.
Correct. Correct. Perfect. So that is a right judgment about the right correlation between profit and discount.
Yes, done. Sum of profit 96810.
Okay. This was the scatter chart. Okay. Now one more thing we will see here with respect to cluster column chart. Okay. So let's create our standard cluster column chart, or you can reuse a previous one also. Um, one which we had added some colors. Yeah, this one. So this one had the drill down also and colors also. Okay. So in this one, we are going to add an average line to it. Okay. So go to the analytics pane, just get your chart. If you don't have this chart, just create a simple cluster column chart on subcategory and profit. Go to the analytics pane and there we will bring the average line to it. Average line, add line. And I will make this line look a little darker. Solid line like this. Okay, so again in the analytics pane, you have average line and bring it over here. So I'm just highlighting the options. This is a simple clustered column chart. You can take any previous one also. Try it out and let me know.
Can I share my screen? See it here.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, I'm not getting this table. This one.
Okay, remove subcategory from legend, put it on x-axis. That's it, done. Now your values are sorted, so it will not look just like mine. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, everybody is able to create an average line.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, done with this, everyone?
Done.
Done. Okay. Perfect. Just give me a second. Let me check if I'm missing out on any example. Meanwhile, give me a quick heads up. Did we create that Microsoft account in day one lecture? Did we do that?
Yeah, we
Yes, ma'am.
created.
We had done that. No, some trick we had used and created one, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So those who don't have it, later on, like today, we are not going to do much with it, but those who have the account, follow along with me. Those who don't have the account, just watch the video of day one, how we have created the account, and then you can watch the rest. Like it's just 30 minutes of the lecture today, so the rest part of the lecture you can watch it in the recorded sessions. Okay, so what we are going to do now is we are going to publish our workbook on Power BI service. Okay, so first step is that the account which you have created, the Microsoft account which you have created, using that account, login over here. Okay, let me know once you're done with the login, and
So
then
I
we are
was
going
logged in
to.
yesterday and the maps stopped showing over there.
Okay, okay, never mind, just log in for now, because
Okay.
we just need to understand the um, concept basically. Okay, so once you have logged in, now we are going to publish this work on the Power BI service. So we are going to click on the publish button. So on the home tab
Excuse me,
itself,
ma'am.
you have the publish button. Yes.
I'm unable to log in the account, ma'am. It's showing that you use work or school
Yeah.
account.
So you did you create the Microsoft ID on day one?
Yes. Uh, yes, ma'am.
Then use that to log in. Not your personal
I
email
for
ID, the Microsoft ID which you have created on day one, that you have to use.
Yeah, I forgot the password.
Then you will have to reset it. There will be the option of resetting actually.
Yeah, forgetting password was there. Is there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Ma'am, after clicking home, what we need to enter, ma'am?
Have you logged in? You just have to click on publish. Just click on publish. It will ask to save. So yes, save the changes and it will automatically publish it. It will ask where do you want to publish my workspace. Publish it on my workspace.
Logged into the account. We need to publish
Okay.
everything.
Then click on publish. Click on publish.
It's asking, do I need to save the changes and all?
Yeah, save the changes, correct. Save it. And then it will ask you where you want to publish. Click on my workspace.
Showing success.
Okay. Yes, correct. Once you select it, it will publish it. And then there, can you see the link over there?
Yeah, the file link that I have uploaded. There's a link over
Correct, correct. Yeah, so that link will be over there. And just click
there.
on that. Go to, it will be go to name of the file. Right? They for no, not go to open. So for me, it is
Open.
GSS.
Open,
Yeah,
open,
correct.
open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
open.
Open it and it will open it in the Power BI service. Can you see it over there?
Again, here we have to put our email ID and password and everything.
Yeah. No, here you don't have to. Or you, if you're logging in for the first time, then you may have to. Yes.
Yes, you're asking.
Okay. So the report is now published on Power BI service. Okay. So all the pages can be seen over here. There is an edit button also, which you can click. So if you want to do some minor editings in your chart, you can do it from here. So the changes only the changes which are related to the chart can be done from here. You cannot do any changes in Power Query Editor. You cannot do any modeling changes. Modeling changes include relationship. It also includes changing the data type and all those things, groups, bins. Nothing can be done from here. So only you can add visualizations and you can add the filters to it. That's it. Nothing more than that. Okay. You can again go back to the reading view like this.
Ma'am, page wise, all the reports that we made, all the charts and everything is showing page wise.
Correct, page wise. Perfect. Okay. Now, the next thing that we are going to see is that how we can pin these things to dashboard. Okay. So if you see the chart, there is this pin option. Can you see that? Pin visual. Take any page and any visual from that. Okay, so if you click on that, it will ask you, do you want to pin it to the existing dashboard or new dashboard? So I'll select new dashboard and I'll give the name as Global Superstore and click on pin. Okay, it will give you the option of go to dashboard. So if you click on that, it will take you to the dashboard. Okay, so dashboard is the quick summary of all the charts. So if your report is a detailed one and if you want to give a basic summary on the chart, so then you can just pin the required ones on the dashboard and you can share the dashboard. So here you have the share option. Now the share options are available only for the licensed version and within the organization, so we cannot explore these options right now, but let's try to see this dashboard and all those things. Okay,
I'm sorry to interrupt. How do we pin this thing? Where do we? How do we
there
have
was a
to?
pin button over there on the chart. So if you go to the workspace, here you will find all the report data sets and dashboards. So I'll go to the report and here there is a pin button, pin visual.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Yeah.
It was giving a pop-up pin live. I have given that. After that, there's a pop-up which is showing mobile layout or
Go to
dashboard or something.
dashboard. So click on go to dashboard. So you'll be able to
Okay.
see the dashboard. So try to pin some more charts to the dashboard, the same dashboard, not the new one, huh? Same existing one.
Ma'am, if I click another chart, it's asking pin live.
Yes,
Means we can edit, or it will refresh if we edit.
it will refresh. It will refresh.
Okay.
Okay. So in this way, you can bring multiple charts to your dashboard. Okay, clear with this? So whatever charts you have pinned to your dashboards, they all are called as tiles. So these are the multiple tiles, and these tiles are placed on the dashboard.
Ma'am, maps are not appearing here, ma'am. Actually, map and field map visuals aren't enabled for your organization. It was showing.
Okay, that would be because of the permission. That's okay. Leave it.
Oh, but these are actually showing in the Power BI desktop. But
Yeah, because of the license and all, it might be there, but that's
oh,
okay. Leave it. Not
yeah.
an
Oh,
issue. Because we are having the free version of Power BI service, so it may happen. It's okay.
okay.
Okay. I hope it is done for everyone. Now let's go to my workspace. Can you see that on the left side bottom? My workspace. Are you able to find that?
Yes, ma'am. I've opened that. Now I have three this thing.
Correct. Three
Global
things.
Superstore,
So
Power
one is
BI
data set.
thing, and Power BI.
Correct. So one is data set, one is report, and one is dashboard. So report is the one which has multiple pages. This is the dashboard which we have created, and this is the data set. Okay. So you can just click on the three dots of the data set and you can go to settings. Click on the three dots next to the data set and go to settings. Okay. When you click on settings, you'll get multiple options over there. So there are options like gateway. So if you are connecting to an Excel file, you will have to set up a gateway so that it will automatically refresh. So we cannot do all these things because one thing, we don't have the license, and then installing gateway and connecting will be difficult. So we are not going to do that. I'm just explaining it to you theoretically. So gateway connection is used when you have Excel related data. Then here you can set up the credentials, like let's say if you are connecting to a file which has login password. Okay, so you can set the connections over here or credentials over here. Parameters. So if we have created any parameters, I think we had created it when we were working on Power Query Editor. So in case you have created any parameters, those will come over here. And here we can set the schedule refresh, like we want to refresh it every 6 hours or every 2 hours. So the schedule refresh can be set over here. Okay, so these are some basic data set related settings which you can change from your data set settings. Okay. Okay. I hope this is clear. So these are the these are the options which are available to you when you are having like with the basic versions. Apart from that, there are many other settings from here. You can download the gateway. Okay, then once you get the admin access, you can create multiple workspaces. So right now it is always by default my workspace, but then once you have a once you get an admin access and you purchase the license, you can create multiple workspaces. Then you can decide who is the which user is the contributor, which user is a member. Okay, so these different roles can be assigned, like member can upload a report, contributor can only view the reports, he or she cannot upload the report. So these are different roles and permissions which are given based on the access, but all these options are available once you purchase the license of Power BI service. In case you're having your office email ID and you have the license, you can explore those additional options over there in Power BI service. So with the minimal free features, these are the only options available to you. Okay, any questions, any doubts you have, any queries? So everybody is able to upload your dashboards to Power BI desktop, Power BI service.
I have logged in, but it was showing me that security account like that.
So you have logged in through Microsoft account, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So did you log in from the Power BI desktop only?
yeah. Power BI desktop.
So your publishing is a success?
No, actually, I can't publish that because it was not logged in properly.
Okay, then you just need to check your login ID and password. So once you create the appropriate login ID password, you will be able to work on it. Okay. Any other difficulties?
Vedi, is it automatically saved in this Power BI
Power BI
service?
service. Yes, yes, correct.
Okay.
Can you please look my account if
Oh,
you can I share my screen?
yeah.
It was showing that you are signed in.
Okay.
Look, it was showing that I am in sign in. When I am clicking this, help to protect your account.
Click on next. Or there is a skip now for 14 days until this is required.
Once again,
Uh,
getting password.
Give your password.
Yeah, yeah, wait. Look,
Next. Okay, start by getting an app. Click on the close button. Na? Did you click on the close button? Let's try to
Again,
do it again.
you, you need to register, use the different method and log in, sign up with the mobile number.
Okay, you can just follow the instruction given by Shipra.
okay.
Or just skip for now where you protection is asking. Just skip for now. Click.
Okay, I will try it later.
Okay.
And can we not scroll through the pages? Means once a while I can still see only one page.
Yes, you can see only one page at a time. Okay. So this was basics about Power BI desktop and how to publish it on Power BI service. Now, over the weekend, you have to solve one case study. So the case study will be released by tomorrow morning, and you have to solve the case study where you have to where the data set will be provided. Let me just quickly give a brief introduction to that. Just a moment. Mm, 1 second. Huh? Okay. Okay, so what you guys will be doing is that this particular case study will be shared with you. I am not sure whether this one is shared or another one. There are two case studies basically. So which one will be shared? I'll just check quickly with Sanchita also, and she will give you a heads up on that. So basically, what you will be doing is that you will have to go through the problem statement, okay, and there will be some questions given to you. Okay, based on that questions you have to derive some insights on the data. Okay, so basically the data set is based on a it's a cab data set where there is like it is like the number of rides, what is the cancellation per ride, what are the customers, who is canceling the ride, all this information is there. So you have to connect to the data, open it in Power Query Editor, understand the data using column profiling, clean your data wherever required. Okay, and once that is done, based on these questions, you have to build up your analysis. So you don't have to exactly follow the questions, but you have to refer to the questions and try to come up with some analysis. Now you can create one chart per question, or you can create multiple charts which are giving the info, or which are explaining each question. Okay, and then on Monday and Tuesday we are going to have a presentations from you guys. Okay, so over the weekend you have to work on this case study, and Monday and Tuesday we are going to you guys are going to present your case study, and I'm going to ask you questions based on the case study. So what I'll do is I'll not wait for Sanchita to share it with you. I'll just quickly share it in the Drive link itself. So I think everybody has a Drive link, so I will quickly upload the file over here. Just give me a moment. Okay, so the dataset Excel file, is also shared over there, and the question is also shared in the drive link. Let me create a folder for that. Okay, so there is a folder called as case study. Quickly check in the drive link. So there is a folder called as case study, so which has the problem statement as well as the data set. So you have to work over the weekend on this particular case study, and everyone is going to present it. So I will be calling out the names of the participants, and you have to present it as per. So everybody has to be prepared on Monday itself. So as I call the names, you have to present it. If you are not ready or if you are absent, then that will be reflecting in your like I'll be reporting it to Sanchita, your program manager, and then whatever Sanchita decides as far as your marks are concerned and all, that will be taken care of by Sanchita. But I want that everybody should present. Please don't come up with some excuses that you have not understood the data set, or you are absent, or you are absent for the classes. So you have a weekend to go through the videos, go through the lectures. There is hardly any question will be on DAX minimum. I mean, I don't think anything related to DAX will be there, so you don't have to worry about that part. It's just based on simple visualizations. So try to work on it, and on Monday we will start with the presentations on these top in the on this data set. Okay.
And can you share the drive link? It's shared in the
It's
chat,
already in
right?
the chat window. I have already shared
Okay,
it in the chat window.
okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay, let me know if you have received the files.
Ma'am, we have to publish the report.
No, you don't have to publish the report. You just have to present it from Power BI service. That's it.
Okay, ma'am.
Sorry, Power BI
Yeah,
desktop, not service.
we got this on servers.
Yeah, so no need to publish it on service, just create it on Power BI desktop. Okay, any questions, any concerns?
Ma'am, I have one doubt, ma'am. At the end of the session, just allow me to present.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah.
Let me
Could you
make you the
just,
best.
yeah. Oh, yeah. One second.
Go ahead. What happened?
Ma'am, this one actually, I was not able to do it, ma'am. Actually, I was redoing it actually. Uh, when I entered this, I want only that lowest value should be of this color, no, ma'am. Red color, pink color.
Then change that custom to minimum value, lowest value.
Okay. Uh, it is not showing, no, ma'am, still.
Okay, go back to FX.
Yeah.
So it's
Can I change
coming,
the
no,
color?
custom to 0, and you have kept the center color as yellow, so it is showing it in yellow format.
Okay. One second, ma'am, one second. I want the lowest value should be the in the red color, ma'am. So help me, ma'am. How can I
Okay.
fix this, ma'am?
Okay, now you have selected count of category in the field. Change it to profit.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, I got it, ma'am. I was actually it did not change it. Okay, ma'am. Thanks.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Ma'am, what is side by side bar chart?
Side by side bar chart is nothing but clustered column chart with a legend.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so let's stop here for today. See you on Monday then.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Good
Thanks,
Okay,
night.
ma'am.
bye bye. Yeah,
Bye.
Happy weekend.
yeah, you too guys have happy weekend.
Good night, ma'am. Bye.
Good night, bye.